The rain fell harder, a relentless drumbeat against the roof as our car cut through the empty, glistening streets of Chicago. My heart was a frantic bird trapped in my ribcage, each beat a desperate flutter against my ribs. I stared out at the blurred city lights, but my mind was fixed on the darkness behind us. I just knew Italiano. I could feel the weight of a predatory gaze, a cold certainty that we were being watched. Claire's eyes flickered to the rearview mirror. Her voice, when she spoke, was a blade, steady, but sharp enough to cut through the noise of the storm. He's following us. Slowly, deliberately. I turned my head. It was there. What? A black car, its headlights dimmed to a malevolent squint. It kept its distance, a shadow clinging to our tail, but it was always there. That was Marcus Hale's way. He was a patient hunter. He never rushed. He'd watch, he'd wait, and he would only strike when he knew, with absolute certainty, that there was no way out. Claire yanked the wheel, sending us swerving down a side street. The tires screamed in protest on the wet asphalt. A moment later, the black car followed, mirroring our move without hesitation. The last sliver of doubt vanished. This wasn't a coincidence. What does he want from me? The words escaped me, thin and shaky. Claire glanced at me, her eyes as cold and focused as a sniper's scope. He wants silence. Permanently, we plunged into the old industrial district, a graveyard of forgotten ambition where abandoned warehouses slept under the weeping sky. Claire killed the engine and the lights, plunging us into near-total darkness. The car ticked and cooled around us. She turned to me, her voice dropping to a low, urgent whisper. Ethan, listen to me very carefully. You are so much stronger than you think you are, but if you freeze up out there, you die. Do you understand? You stay close to me, no matter what. No matter what. We stepped out of the car. The cold air hit me like a slap, heavy with the smell of rain and rust. The city was unnervingly quiet. The only sounds were the steady downpour and footsteps. But they weren't ours. Someone else was moving through the shadows with us. Claire's hand was a blur as she drew her gun, raising it into the oppressive darkness. Show yourself, she commanded, her voice ringing with authority that defied the fear I felt. And from the deepest shadows between two decaying buildings, he emerged, Marcus Hale. He moved without a hint of hurry, without an ounce of fear. A faint, chilling smile played on his lips as he stepped into the dim light. You should have forgotten what you saw, Ethan, he said, his voice smooth, conversational, as if we were discussing the weather. My own voice cracked, a pathetic sound in the rain. I didn't choose this. Hale tilted his head, a gesture of mock sympathy. No one ever chooses fate. Claire fired first. The gunshot was a deafening crack that echoed through the concrete canyon. But Hale, he moved like a ghost, a blur of motion. The bullet ricocheted off a steel beam behind him, a flash of sparks erupting in the dark. In the next instant, he was gone, swallowed by the labyrinth of crates and machinery. Silence descended again, thick and suffocating. Then, the sound of wet footsteps. Slow. Slow. Deliberate. Approaching.
Approaching?
Claire grabbed my arm, pulling me behind her. Her voice was a hiss. Stay behind me. And do not run. Running just makes you a body. Suddenly, he was there, a shadow detaching itself from other shadows, charging at us with explosive speed. Claire fired again, the muzzle flashes illuminating the rain, but the bullets found nothing but air. The impact was brutal and fast. Hale slammed into her, a collision of force that sent her sprawling to the wet ground. Her gun skittered away, lost in the darkness. I stood there, paralyzed, a deer in the headlights of my own demise. Hale's attention snapped to me. He closed the distance in a single stride, and his hand shot out, grabbing me by the collar of my jacket, yanking me forward until our faces were inches apart. His eyes were cold voids. His voice was a quiet promise of death. Your life ends tonight. In that moment, something inside me broke. The paralyzing fear shattered, and a raw, primal instinct took its place. I wasn't a victim anymore. With a yell I didn't recognize as my own, I shoved him back with all my strength. It wasn't much, but it was enough. Just enough space. Just enough time for Claire. She had scrambled, found a gun. A single shot rang out, louder and more final than all the others. Holly staggered. He didn't fall, but he stopped. He looked from me to Claire, a flicker of something new in his eyes. Surprise, respect. Interesting, he breathed out. Then, he took a deliberate step backward, melting into the shadows from which he came. He vanished, not defeated, not gone for good. Just waiting for the next right moment. Claire pushed herself to her feet, breathing hard, her body trembling with adrenaline. She looked at me, her expression grim. Ethan, this isn't just a simple crime case anymore. Someone hired Holly. Someone powerful. Someone wants you gone for good. I looked back at her, the rain plastering my hair to my forehead. The fear that had lived in my gut for so long was gone. In its place, a fire was starting to burn. Then we find out who it is. And for the first time, I wasn't running. I was fighting back. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with the words, "Next episode so we know you." Are you ready for episode 4? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.